Hello and welcome to another update video about Bonk. Bonk continues to follow the trend line to the downside, our trend line that I put onto the chart yesterday. We could even call it a price channel, but I find it not very useful to have it as a channel. More important is to have that upside breakout line, because really the trend is most, I'm gonna look for possibly a long trade here if we get a breakout of that channel to the upside. Because we have a deep pullback. Surely there could be a fake out, but we come from a position of a possible A wave pullback or a wave 2 pullback, and it's quite a deep pullback. Okay, and in terms of looking at the indicators, the 4-hour RSI is not oversold yet, but it was already oversold, and we are now looking at, well, it was already oversold, and we're starting to see those bullish divergences on the RSI and the MACD. Okay, on the 4-hour, let's go to the daily. Do we see anything here? Let's load it. Let's get it to load. It's too far away. That's too far away. Okay, no divergences on the daily yet. Maybe they will form, but they're not necessarily needed on this smaller time frame. 4-hour gives us bullish divergences, so we'll see if they hold. Certainly, these divergences would set the price up for a potential reversal. That just indicates that the downside momentum is starting to slow down. And really what we'd like to see is at some point in this region, technically the current pullback, the current correction, let's not call it just a pullback, it's quite a strong correction. This correction should finish before we break below the 78.6 retracement. So you might say, okay, but I thought the target area is the white one. Yeah, so that's technically speaking what the target in wave C is. Yeah, that move down. So we have, after wave 1 topped, a first impulse. We have an A wave down, we have a B wave rally, and the C wave down is happening now. From here, I'd like to see a reversal. In this target area, there's a good Fibonacci will support confluence at 200669. So we could reverse from there. We could reverse at any point now. It's done what it needs to do to the downside. I don't have a reliable wave count for within the C wave, but it's long enough. So we have a deep correction, and when then a breakout occurs, that could at least indicate the B wave rally, okay, and that would be already quite substantial. But better would be, of course, the third wave rally to the upside. But until we get that signal from the market that we're turning around, this is only a potential. But then, there's a target area, but technically speaking, the wave 2 has space all the way down to 161484. Where it has space, it has even more space, but then it's most likely not a wave 2 anymore. The invalidation point, the formal invalidation point is the April low, but the 78.6 Fib level is normally my invalidation. Okay, it's not really invalidation, but below that level, probabilities start to shift. So yeah, we have 5 waves up, we have a pullback, a correction. I'm watching for, there's also, by the way, here, just close to the 61.8 retracement, another structural support level, 2 of them, the May low and the April low, or the mid-April low. So watching for that, no change at the moment and no sign of a recovery at this stage. So sit on your hands, or you can start to scale in carefully if you want to do that. Just be aware that this is still catching a falling knife at the moment until a first reaction occurs. And that first reaction could, for example, be a small impulse, an engulfing green candle, a break above the last high at 257,890 or something, and a break above the channel would be helpful, because this is what we call a corrective price channel. So of course, a break above the corrective price channel could indicate that the correction is over. So that's my update about Bonk. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.